All right, Joshua, Brianna, and Joshua. What we're going to talk about today is training beginnings for her, which it's going to be about building confidence, capturing behaviors, and socialization. I'm going to show y'all so many little tips and tricks and tweaks to make to her communication style that you can integrate into your daily life as a professional, as a parent, and just as your private life, just your personal life. There we go. So she doesn't overtake, and you can know that you are on the right path and that she is happy. So I'm starting to kind of see her perk up a little bit in terms of confidence level, okay? Still a little bit of submissive urination whenever the harness is concerned. I showed her the harness this morning. She peed. So she had her first full elimination outside this morning. So it's a slow process, so just remember that as you're working with her. But if you trust this process, she's gonna be just fine. So we went for a bonding walk today. And what you're gonna see, I'm gonna be bringing out dogs to show you a little bit about socialization and capturing the behaviors that you want. Boom. So this right here, this is the big thing I want her to do on camera. Is I don't want that. It's a little softer this time. So think about it this way, okay? We're gonna be using her as a temperature gauge, a mental temperature gauge for us as the handler, okay? If she's up here, that means she's too excited and she's probably jumping. If she's down here, she's probably gonna be peeing a little bit. Her confidence is gonna be low. So what we're gonna wanna do is keep her right in this strike zone here, okay? That's the deal, temperature-wise. I just kind of think of that mentally. Right now, she's doing very well with it because she's gotten a walk. She's gotten a lot of enrichment already before the training lesson. So, come here, Mace. So, treats are great, but they're not imperative to the training that I do. I find different I find different motivational factors for her. So, if she's up here jumping on you, good. If she's taking treats, let me back up. If she's up here jumping on you, you want to try to ignore that as much as possible, okay? I'm going to be turning away. I'm going to be doing no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to step into her space. Good. And so me doing that gives her the proper confidence to know what to expect from me. Good. So see, she's able to rebound quite easily because I was showing her my boundaries. Now, she's not getting a knee. I'm not like, this isn't form tackling or anything like that, but it is just putting up my body blockers right here, okay? So that's gonna show her that she can't just rely on you guys to boost her confidence when she's feeling insecure. No, you're gonna figure it out on your own. Instead, you're gonna be capturing behaviors. So what that means essentially is you're gonna be waiting for her to do something that you want, but I'm a very proactive guy, and I'm sure you're a very proactive family. So I wanna show you a few tips and tricks to show you how to get behaviors, little behaviors that you want. Let's say I'm going to get a glass of water. Macy's following, good. I'm gonna give her treats for this purpose. You don't have to do it when you're just around the house. Come on. Yeah. Good girl. I wanna give her at least 3 behaviors right now. Good. So a sit, and then just this basic communication right here, okay? You see this walking around right here? This is huge for her, truly. This is very new. She wouldn't do this yesterday. I mean, I know it looks small, but she's following me around and trusting me. And then if she trusts you to boost her confidence, she's not gonna have those evasive maneuvers, Joshua, like she did when she would just like huddle at your feet when the other dogs would come by. So, when it comes to that temperature gauge, doing these little things, positive interrupter, one of those noises, depending on how cottonmouth you are. I've been walking all morning, so a little cottonmouth, but works great. Hand targeting, great for recall. Come on. And then a sit. Good. So, I'm going to talk more about the submissive urination stuff later on, but I want to just talk about these fundamentals. So you're going to hear me talk about loose leash walking fundamentals. You're going to hear me talk about training bubbles right here, right now. So you see this training bubble, boom, boom, boom. She's in my box. I love that, teeny tiny little piece. So see, that's a capturing behavior right there. You're seeing confidence come out. Lots of confidence. She's worked. She's engaged that work drive because I've seen the poodle come out in her now. Now, since I've seen that poodle come out in her, I wanted to start engaging that work drive because she's got the golden where she's like she wants to please you. but sometimes she overcompensates for that. So, you know, I've gotten frustrated with her when I'm like, no, this is too much. I can't handle this right now. But that's okay. It's really okay. You've caught her in this really great stage where she is going to be able to overcome this stuff, okay? So, with that being said, with capturing certain behaviors, good. Good. Having a sit, and then a positive interrupter. That just means, hey. But if she's low like here, down here, you're gonna ignore. Less is more. Less is more. Anytime that you can tell that she's upset, feeling insecure, less is more. Do not give in, do not enable that behavior. And look, who knows if you even were before, but the deal is we're moving forward, okay? And we're gonna be proactive. Now, sometimes being proactive is sometimes taking a hands-off approach. If she's having a tantrum, fine. I'm not gonna deal with that insecurity right now. I can't, but when you start seeing that she's doing things that are more confident, like look at her body language right now. Very confident, very, very confident. Tail relaxed, good, come on. And you can get her moving around the yard. Good, so look at that tail right there. Good, 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 good. Yes, 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 mama. That tail's wagging. So now let's go ahead and get some of our friends out here, okay? So we are about halfway through. This is gonna be a long one, okay? Dogs, let's go. 1, 2, 3. We got one round of dogs coming out, and then I'm gonna get Mr. Hudson coming out. Come on, guys. So see, this is the pack now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Good, let's go, good. Let's move, let's move, let's move. See, look at that tail wagging right there. Yes, ma'am, that tail is up. Good, all right, we got the crew out here. She's feeling good. So, she's not feeling like she needs to jump on me, so I can just rely on that right there instead. So if she's feeling a little bit insecure, I want her to be doing this instead. This instead. Good job, good job, good job. Backpedaling. Backpedaling is another thing that's really great for dogs. Good. See, look how Calvin's doing. Good. He knows all about this. Now we're gonna get Mr. Hudson out here, okay? So just sit tight, observe. Easy, bub. Hudson, leave it. Hudson, stop. All right, so big boy Hudson coming through. Hud. All right, let me get a hold of this. Good. Come on. I got the BACON. I'm the master of the bacon. So, you know, don't really pay mind to him. He's got his own set of things going. Hudson, stop. But the deal is, I want her to feel confident around this high energy. Okay? And that's the thing. It's finding every little moment. Hi. Good. Good, good, good. So, I just wanted you to see how she's responding. Come here, Macy. Macy. Sit. Good. So I want her to be able to do, Hudson. He's just hyperactive. Come on. And plus he's been locked up for an hour. I've been training Mace. So he's like, hey. So essentially what I want her to be doing and starting to do, and she's doing it, surprisingly. I guess not surprisingly, that's totally the incorrect word, but she's working through it and she's doing it. So as I'm keeping her right here in this strike zone right here, she's good. And more and more and more, the more I do this, the more I get her around other dogs, the better she's going to be with this. So what my goal is going to be tomorrow is to work on loose leash walking fundamentals. I guess this isn't going to be as long as I thought. Sit. To work on loose leash walking fundamentals with her and start to take these skills to a public park. Okay, not a dog park, but just a public park. Which we have right over here. So he's gonna lay on the ground. Look at that right there. So let's get her running a little bit. Good job. They were playing chase a little bit. I wasn't able to get it on camera, but doing very well. So managing this pack of dogs is about that temperature gauge. So if she's down here, disengage, okay? Down here, disengage. So if you don't like what she's doing, which I know, Joshua, you have a great intuition brand. I haven't met you yet, but I know that you have a great intuition, considering the fact that y'all are both parents. You know, I don't know what it's like to raise kids, but I do see some parallels there. I do not want to enable the behaviors that I don't want in her. Because then you're going to be like me, and you're going to be spoiled and think that every time you go to Target, you get something until you're like 16 years old. Like, yeah, like don't, you know. So just an example. But see right here, confidence, confidence, confidence in these, because she knows what to do and she knows what her place is in the pack because I'm working on these capturing behaviors. Touch targeting mixed with the positive interrupter right there. And a sit. You see how Calvin works right there? Good. And same for Rigby. Rigby had the same problem when he was twice her age. He was almost 2. Same issue. So, with that being said, you see how she's working. She needs these experiences more, and she needs us beforehand to show her how to boost her confidence up. Okay, so that's what the idea of all this was. So, good times, love your dog. We're working through it. I'm feeling good now. Take care. Bye-bye.